How can I avoid offending my client who is from a different cultural background? Good day, everybody. Wayne George, registered counsellor and clinical supervisor. You know, a question I often get asked in supervision is something along the lines of how can I, not offend a client who possibly is from a different cultural background to my own. Right now, cultural background could be a different nationality. It could be somebody with a vastly different set of values or belief system, a different religion. So anyone from a different cultural background to my own, how can I, in all my best efforts, not offend or come across as condescending or offensive in any way? Certainly a great question to ask. What I often say when it comes to cross-cultural counseling, right? One of the greatest ruptures or potential ruptures to the counselor-client relationship, to that psychotherapeutic alliance, really is something as simple as assumption. Right now, assuming that I know about my client's culture, when really I don't. Assuming based on various things I've heard in social media, things that I may have assumed, things that I may have come to the table with, through a certain lens, having looked at it through a certain lens, stereotypes, biases, etc. And based on those biases, I form an assumption. That assumptive practice can certainly lead to a rupture in the relationship. What's the solution? What's the converse or the opposite of assumption? I always go the route of curiosity. Look, if a client is from a different cultural background, always adopt the position of curiosity. Help me understand what this looks like for you. Admit your ignorance when it comes to the other culture. Look, I don't fully understand. I'd love to understand where that's coming from. Please help me, help clarify that for me. What that does, counselor, not only does it show respect to your client from a different cultural background, but it also supports the therapeutic relationship. Because what it does is it lets the client know that, hey, my counselor is genuinely interested in what I have to say. My counselor is genuinely interested in my background, in my viewpoint, in my opinion. So rather than assuming, always adopt the position of curiosity, and chances are you will learn much more from your client than you had ever hoped, from a cross-cultural perspective. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching. All the best as you continue being the awesome counselor that you are, and thanks for making a difference and an impact in so many lives who come through your counseling doors. You take care now. Till next time. God bless.